Assalamu alaikum, guys. I've had a few people ask me of my revert story, so I thought I'd go through sort of like when about my interest in Islam started, and how I've got to the point where I've got to now, why I went for it, the struggles I had when making my decision and taking shahada, and the help I've sort of received in getting to that point. So I'll say, appreciate I'm a bit nervous, like the first time I've ever spoke on camera. So yeah, let's get into it. So it all started probably about a year and a half ago. I was obviously living a haram lifestyle, so I was at the point I thought it was normal. I'm 22 years old. I live in the middle of the countryside. There's nothing else better to do than sort of going to the pub, obviously doing all that sort of stuff. And every time I'd drink, I'd come home and I'd get in bed and I'd feel like there's more to life than this. I'd always look at it as like I need some sort of discipline to sort of take me out of that lifestyle so I can progress with my business and overall make myself a better person. And so I'd always look at the discipline of Islam. I've got a couple mates who are Muslim, and I'd look at their lifestyle and think, oh, well, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'm going to miss drinking. I'm going to miss going out and doing all this sort of stuff. But the more I looked into it, I saw like these guys are at ease with it. It's like it doesn't look like they bother them at all. And so I thought, yeah, this maybe could be something for the future. So like over the year, like it'd always be in the back of my head. Like I feel like once you find out about Islam, it's something that will sort of never go away. It'll always be in the back of your head. And you can try to put it off in a way and be like, well, I don't know if it's for me. I want to carry on my lifestyle. It'll be too hard of a change. But I thought, let's look more into it. Let's research on it. Let's watch some podcasts, etc. So yeah, so it come towards January. I thought everyone's going to be doing dry January anyway. So I thought it'd give me a chance of like, for me to stop drinking, because especially the last few months of last year, I'd find myself in the pub multiple times a week. I was drinking every night at home, and I didn't realise like I was slightly getting a drinking problem. I mean, I'm 22 years old, so of the Western culture is like, this age you should be drinking, you should be going out, you should be enjoying yourself. But like I said, every time I'd come home from drinking, I'd be like, there's more to life than this. There's a greater purpose, and there was a big sense of guilt in me for doing it. So yeah, done dry January, come towards the end of the month, come towards February, and I was thinking, hey, let's go visit a mosque. It was like one of the things I was pretty shy about it. I was like, can I just walk in? Would I be welcomed in? Obviously looking back now, like I was a bit silly, I should have just walked in anyway. But yeah, so I asked my mate Reg, I was like, can I come to watch a prayer? So I think it was the 1 o'clock prayer. It was on a Sunday. I walked in, watched everyone pray, and so I was watching everyone pray, and I don't know, I felt such a sense of peace. Like, as soon as I stepped foot in the mosque, I was like, nah, I can just tell this is already going to be for me. So everyone's obviously always asking me then afterwards, like, oh, you're going to take shahada? When are you going to take shahada? And I was like, I wanted to do it, but obviously at that point I was like, I don't want to rush it. But then a guy I've become very close with now, Rafi, he said to me, he was like, do you believe that Allah is the one true God? And I was like, well, yeah, of course. Like at that point I've obviously started reading the Quran and everything. So do you believe that Prophet Muhammad is the last messenger of Allah? I was like, yeah. So he was like, well, you're basically a Muslim anyway, so you might as well take shahada. So I came back that following evening, took shahada for Isha prayer, and it's the best decision I've ever made and will be for the rest of my life. So I took shahada, and then straight away after doing it, felt like my mind was just completely at ease. But obviously then it was all well and good and everything, so I obviously took shahada, and I was like, right, so now I need to start taking everything really seriously. So I got my mate Rafi, gifted me a prayer mat, a phobe and everything. I got some Qurans and some other books that night. And that's where I needed to start researching more, obviously establishing Salah. But obviously since then, it's like my mind's just been complete ease. I haven't felt any trouble with like, I fancy drinking or whatever. I don't even think about it now. And like, we'll talk a little bit about the positives of what I've felt after taking shahada. So every time I pray, it's just a reset on my brain. It's like well, before I used to think of it, it's like a meditation in a way. So it's just that about 5-6 minutes out of your day to level yourself out, realize that you're getting caught up in your problems and everything, but there's more to life than your problems in a way. So yeah, it's just resetting yourself, and that's probably the bit I'm loving the most so far. It's like, if I have a bit of stress at work or everything, or with my business, it's like, don't get too caught up in it. You know what I mean? This life is temporary, there's life afterwards, so try not to worry too much. And yeah, it was only this week where I've finally actually learned the prayer in full. It took a few weeks, but of watching the YouTube videos, which have been really good and educational, so just praying with it on in the background, and so now it's even better. I don't have to sort of focus on what I'm trying to say during my prayer. The time comes and then I'll just get it done, and it's a lot more enjoyable now. So I feel like the next stages for me would be to obviously keep reading Quran, keep researching, and then inshallah it will all come to me in a way, and I can hopefully learn more Arabic. I think I'm starting Arabic classes soon, which would be good. And yeah, and just keep learning more. I think that's the only thing you can really do. It's the beauty of this religion. You can learn your whole life, research as much as possible, and you'll still just hit the tip of the iceberg. There's so much to learn. There's so many scholars to listen to, so many talks to listen to, and I think that's why I like it. Like, there's only so much. And also, I just want to give like a little message to all the Muslims who have welcomed me in. Like, I just couldn't believe it. So like, straight after I took my shahada, I posted on TikTok. Everyone saying, "Oh, you should post it. It's good to spread the message." But yeah, the amount of messages I've received, the help, people offering to send me books, etc., it's absolutely amazing. Like, there's these people I've never met before, and they're sort of showing you more love than sort of people you've sort of known your whole life. I've made some bestest friends I'll ever make already in my local area. Yeah, it's been amazing. And I'm just looking forward to a long life of it. Meet more people, hopefully go around the UK, go to more masjids, and yeah, I think, like I said, the community is amazing. Like, wherever you go in the world, there'll always be Muslims, and they'll always treat you like with respect and kindness. They'll offer to share with you. I think that's amazing, especially in this day and age where everyone's becoming so selfish, and don't want to help anyone out. It's good to see there's a brotherhood and sisterhood to be able to help each other out, and it's been amazing. But yeah, anyway, I'm sorry I've probably said the word like about 100 times during this video. Obviously it's the first time I've ever recorded myself speaking. Inshallah I'll get better at it, and hopefully I can take you guys along with my journey with me, and hopefully it will motivate me a lot. It will motivate you guys to learn more, and we can sort of go on this journey together. But anyway, thank you if you got to the end of this video and got through my nervous speaking, me saying like a million times and everything. But yeah, thank you to all, and yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see my journey, and inshallah I'll be going on more one day and everything. But there's a lot more to learn first anyway. So thank you all, guys.